I'm finna share with y'all a concept that stopped me from making little things big. I ask myself, is it gonna matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, I automatically don't care anymore. And that will help. Well, it has helped me specifically to prioritize where my mental real estate is going. Prioritize where my emotions are going. Because if it's not going to matter to me by the time I'm 30, by the time I'm even 28, I don't care about it right now today. Because it's not going to help me. It's not going to make me grow. It's not going to do anything but... it's not going to do anything but distract me from the mission at hand. And that is honest truth. That's nothing but facts. If it's not going to benefit me in 5 years or alter my life in a huge way, I don't care. And you can do with that what you will. I don't care. And I'm happy to not care. I'm obliged to not care, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, what you give your feelings to, what you give your emotions to, your thoughts to, it's going to affect you more than it affects somebody else. So why not just decide to not let it affect you at all? I know this road is bumpy. This road on the way to my job is like, it's crazy bumpy, bro. But it's the most clear road. And I don't like being around too many cars. I just don't. But at the end of the day, like, and this is something that I even told my sister this today, because she was telling me about something that made her feel some type of way that somebody else did. And I said, girl, is it gonna matter in 5 years? Then who cares? If it's not gonna matter in 5 years, then it don't matter right now today. Prioritize your emotions. Prioritize where your mental real estate is going. Prioritize who you give your energy to. Because when you give your energy to when you give your thought capacity to certain things, certain people, certain situations, you're giving that thing, person, situation, your energy. You're literally giving that your energy. I need all my energy, boo. I need all mine, because I'm utilizing it. I'm alchemizing it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, if it don't matter, don't let it matter. We gotta start using this brain up here. Some are larger than others, but still, you gotta use that mug. Because at the end of the day, like, I am happy to not care. I'm happy to let something just be what it is. I'm happy to put my focus and my energy into something else, or something that's going to benefit me, or something that's going to projectile me into the frequency that I want to be in. And if it ain't along one of them lines, baby, you can have it. But you're not finna get my energy. I'm not allowing anything to drain my energy. If you're not adding to me, if it's not adding to me, if it's not encouraging me, changing me for a positive way, you can have it. And I think that's the most mature mindset anybody could have. Because even these older people will be on the thing of, like, just feeling some type of way about stuff, just letting every little thing get to them. Like, girl, I don't care. I don't care. And you can't make me care. And sometimes I will care about certain things. Like, if it involves somebody I love, like, sometimes, okay, I'll care about it for a little bit. I'll let you get your ones. I'll let you get a little energy. You know what I'm saying? Because my energy is so vibrant and it radiates, and it's just so cultivating that, okay, you can get a little bit of energy for about 5-10 minutes. But after that, no, it's mine. You can't have it no more. Like, real deal. You gotta choose. You gotta make these decisions, because at the end of the day, they affect you more than they affect anybody else. What I give my energy to affects me more than it affects anybody else. What I give my mental real estate to, my thoughts, it affects me more than it affects anybody else, bro. And that's facts. I do not want to park at the back today, bro. I've been parking at the back all week. Golly. But for real, like, if it's not gonna matter, if I'm not gonna be able to look back at it, if I'm not gonna be able to look back at it in some years and be like, dang, like this decision was really heavy. Like this decision really weighed a lot. If I'm not gonna look back at it and say that, I ain't finna look back at it at all. You can count on that. And that's just how life is supposed to be. Because not everything deserves your energy. Not everything even deserves your thoughts. Because we got to understand that we're actually spiritual beings. We're way more spiritual than we even realize. So anything that you give your energy to, you literally envision or think of yourself allowing something to be drawn out of you that depletes you every single time you give your energy to something that doesn't really matter. You're depleting yourself for no reason at that. So let's all just keep that in mind. Hope this helps.